We're back again.
There we are.
Here we are. Hey, we're back with the Soldiers Family Radio and TV talk show. And we're going to do this live back on 3 screens at once, streaming around the world. Hey, we're just in Winter Park, Colorado. Thanks again to Dick Portillo. Hi, Dick Portillo. Thanks for helping out our friend, Mr. Bill Buckner, United States Marine Corps. Thank you so much. You know what? When my sons call me and they come in town, I have to go to Portillo's, even at 10:30 at night, and pick up a sandwich, a combo, dry, bring it with me to the airport. Because they're closed by us by 10:30. So, you know, thanks for staying open at 10:30. We appreciate that. Young man sitting next to me right now from Delmar Glen. Sir, name, rank, and telephone number. Name?
Joseph Horcher, H-O-R-C-H-E-R.
Hi, Joseph Horcher. Kevin Nemitz still here. Thanks to Kevin with Ticks for Cause. Absolutely outstanding. Tell us a little bit about yourself, where you're from, and where you were in the military.
Well, I was born in Buffalo Grove, Illinois.
Right up north here.
Yeah, last 64 years ago, 88 years ago, last Saturday.
88 years ago? Holy smoke.
Anyway, I enlisted in the Navy, Naval Seabee Construction, which is under Navy rule, 71st Seabees. That's our the 71st Battalion of Naval Construction Unit. And we trained in boot camp in Camp Perry, Virginia, trained under Marine Corps in Quantico, Virginia, and then from there we shipped overseas, South Pacific.
You know, still to this day, it doesn't matter. I still hear the Navy thing. It never stops. You know, the Marine Corps is the men's department of the Navy, so I got to throw that in there. It never ends. It just never ends. It's still there, you know, 200 years later, 236 years later. But we were just talking with our friends up at Great Lakes Naval Training Center, and we're going up there next month to do a show for them and let the new recruits know and let them talk to their families around the world. Nice. And so a special shout out and to our a good friend of ours, Senator Mark Kirk. We wish you a speedy recovery and do everything you can, and our prayers, our wishes are behind you. And also to Senator Durbin for also everything that you do. Governor Quinn was on our show yesterday. First one up at the podium. If you page down a little bit in front of our desk right here, you'll see Hiring Our Heroes. Special thanks to Governor Pat Quinn for coming out to the Conrad Hilton yesterday, and people were actually handing out jobs right there on the site. Now today, you yourself, a young man of 88 years, probably only got another 88 to go.
44.
44. Okay, another 44. Yeah. What's it feel like when you talk to the younger veterans today? You yourself, back with Mr. Faulkner, Mr. Leone, you know, you kind of sit there and listen to them. What does that feel like? Anything different, or does it feel like they're just one of the same?
Well, I think it's all in what particular area they're in and what they're serving in, whatever they're doing. It's greatly appreciated and wish them the best, but I think that the difference today in military, at least in the combat section, which is a lot different from Second World War to where it is today, like these people in Afghanistan or Iraq, and it's a different ball game. You got to be a different type of person.
Well, you know, I might understand that. And I don't, not being a veteran myself. My dad was Army, my boys are in. But that's a very interesting statement, because today you really don't know who the enemy is.
That's correct. That's
and these young men and women, part of our song in the Soldier's Family song is, he gets up each day at the sound of reveille. At night we pray for his soul, Lord, to keep. He walks the streets to keep the peace, just to make sure brings an F-16. I am the soldier's family. And, you know, back in the days before, the enemy shot at you, you shoot at them. Today, these young men and women walk down the street, and you don't know who's who.
That's the brain-racking thing.
To go through it. Right now, there's a soldier out there, sir, who's had a long day. Wonder if anybody remembers what they're doing out there. What would you like to say to that young man or woman today? And then we're going to have Mr. Raleigh Showens, the State Commander of AMVETS, Kevin, if you can grab him quickly, come in with his wife, Linda. What would you like to say to that young soldier today? Go ahead, Kevin.
I'll tell you, keep the faith, stay strong, and our hats go off to you. You're doing a job which is very difficult, and the best to you.
It doesn't get any better than that. The young man here that we talked to, Raleigh Schoen's going to be joining us shortly with his beautiful wife. We always tease him, his daughter, Linda. I don't know where she went, but he's coming in right now. And to all of our services out there, Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, Coast Guard, Merchant Marine. Let's not forget the Merchant Marine and make special mention. And everyone who's here today, you are not forgotten. These young men fought for you to be there today. You now pass that torch. You're going to be right back with the Soldiers Family with the State Commander of AMVETS and his lovely wife, Linda. We'll be right back with the Soldiers Family.